Have you ever heard of a tool that gives you trade signals 24/7, 365 days a year? Well, I'm going to show you one, so join me. Welcome to Mike and Lil's channel, wherever you're tuning in from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Lily, and I'm a full-time crypto day trader. I've been in the crypto space just a little under 4 years. I came from no crypto trading knowledge prior to this, and I provide content on YouTube and other social media platforms to help everyday people like you and I to succeed in the crypto space. I also know what it's like to be a total beginner when it comes to the crypto space. There are a lot of little things that are literally floating around in your head, and you're wondering, where does that fit? Where does that fit? Where does this fit? Well, the content that I'm providing on this channel is to help you find places for those little things that don't fit to places where they do. And then before I go on, please remember to like our video and to click on the bell notification icon just so you can get notification of all our upcoming videos, because we upload videos every week. And remember to subscribe to our channel so we can stay connected on your journey and our journey as we take this journey together. So you've decided to look into cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency trading. You have come to the right place at the right time. So today I'm going to give you back-to-back look in the iCoinPro Trade Finder, a signal tool, or a trading signal tool that gives you potential trades 24/7, 365 days a year. Awesome! So sit back, relax, as I take you and your crypto journey to the next level. Hey everybody, we have now come over to the iCoinPro Trade Finder, and like everything that you build, like a house, a building, a boat, anything that requires a structure, there's always a foundation. And in iCoinPro there are two foundation trading modules or trading strategies. And those two trading strategies are called buy the dip and buy the squeeze. And the iCoinPro Trade Finder, which you can see in the screen right now, is a signal tool that is giving us potential indication of squeezes or dips that are potentially happening on the exchange right now. This tool is live, and it is a 24/7, 365 day a year tool that never stops giving. So for all those traders out there who know that the market is squeezing at the moment, this tool clearly is showing exactly that. Okay, so you can see all the different coins that are squeezing, that are giving us, or dipping. And there is a lot. Okay, and this particular tool gives you indication of BTC pairs as well as USDT pairs. Obviously in this instance I am using Binance, so there are the different exchanges that this tool supports. You've got Binance US, Bittrex, Coinbase Pro, or Poloniex. On Binance it's USDT and BTC pairs. I have also set my volume at anything at $10 million up. So I like to trade high volume coins, and I'm sure many traders out there who are possibly watching this would agree with me. But those of you who are new, you want to look, when you're looking for coins to trade, you're looking for coins with high volume. So this is my go-to on a day-to-day basis when I start my trading. I don't actually analyze the charts to look for potential trades. I use the signal tool to help me, give me the information I need. You know, I didn't come into this space to work harder. I came into this space to work smarter. So again, you can get the different pairs that you're wanting. So there are a lot more. I don't have all of them on here. And I want to show squeezes, anticipated dips, as well as dips. So anytime the exchange indicates this particular tool of these actions happening, then it will give me an indication of it happening, and then I will use the information here to go onto the exchange and determine what I'm going to do next. Okay, again, you've got all the different informations like the alert close price, the market cap price, your 24-hour volume, where it is situated on the 1 hour RSI, and then the different changes on the 1 hour and the 24-hour time frames, and what rank it is in the globe of cryptocurrency. How amazing is that? So this part of the signal tool, see how it just keeps popping up and going live? This part of the signal tool is for the foundation modules. Like I mentioned earlier, every structure has a foundation, and this is the foundation of the micro profit system, which is an iCoinPro tool, and these work towards the iCoinPro trading strategies that are available for anyone out there. So this is how I learned, and this is what I use when I go into my trading day on a day-to-day basis. Lucky for us at iCoinPro, not only do we have access to the trade finder, there are more advanced trading strategies that iCoinPro provide to iCoinPro members. If you need more information on iCoinPro, in my description bar I've put a link to my iCoinPro 2021 review. Check that out and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I give information there on the background of everything, the back office, what I do, and so forth. Okay, it's all amazing. But in this particular signal tool, not only does it provide us informational signals for the 2 foundation modules, we also have some advanced trading strategies that I have learned over the years. These have been available to me at my fingertips on a day-to-day basis. So your next one is an RSI SPY. So for those who are traders out there will know the RSI. So the RSI SPY works best on the 1 hour RSI. And here in the RSI, it gives us an indication of where the 1 hour RSI is potentially sitting, where the 4 hour RSI is potentially sitting, and when the 1 day RSI is potentially sitting. This particular trading strategy works around when the RSI has hit the RSI sub 30 line. It sits there for a certain amount of time, and then you're using the information from this particular signal tool to go in and determine what you're going to do next. We know traders know when a particular currency or cryptocurrency has hit that RSI sub 30 line. It's rock bottom, it's right at the bottom of the pit, and the only place for it to go is up, and often it will spike, a good 5, 10, 15, 20%. So the RSI SPY is your more advanced trading strategy, and yes, it has a tool to support it. You've also now going to go over to the MACD Crossboss. So this is another tool, and this potentially tells you anytime on the 1 hour the MACD crosses and how many bars it crosses over. So here it will tell you that on the 1 hour it's crossed 4 bars, and that's the MACD. Okay, that's with RLC, BTC. If you go on that 4 hour, Ethereum has crossed 4 bars, and this is the MACD Crossboss. So we're basing this around the MACD technical indicator. And again, there's potential movement here, which helps you go in, predetermine what you're going to do, and make some amazing profit. So this is the MACD Crossboss. My all-time favorite whenever I trade is I come to the Buddy Coin Crawler. The Buddy Coin Crawler is my all-time favorite, and I use this on a day-to-day basis. You come to a point in your trading journey when you've got enough knowledge that you need to pretty much master what you need on the exchange, and you use tools like this to pretty much save your time so you can do things outside trading. Enjoy life is what I mean. Okay, so the Buddy Coin Crawler is a tool that follows the movement of Bitcoin, and it normally measures from the average low to your SMA. As you can see, the average low to the SMA on Bitcoin is 3.06%. Majority of us traders out there know that we don't trade Bitcoin because we know it needs a big movement to even make a small profit. So this Buddy Coin Crawler does the same thing for us. Instead of us having to search for things, it literally gives us a list of coins from your top highest volume down. And what I use this particular indicator for is I will go into it and I will look at the top 10 coins, top 10 or 15 coins in this list. I will then look at the one that has the highest percentage, because that means that I could make an average of, say, if I traded if I traded FIL USDT, I could make a potential profit of 12%. If I traded GRT, which I have been trading GRT, I could make a potential profit of 11%. Okay, and that's what I use here. So I will often come in here, look at the list, look at 2 or 3 of the coins on that list that I'm familiar with, that I like to trade, that I know how they trend, and I will then pick from those percentages which of those, say 2, 3 or 4, I will look and keep as my buddy during that day, and then I'll trade them. And that's how I use this. This tool is amazing. I cannot go without it. You know, one of the things I don't want to do is scroll the charts looking for percentages and so forth. Okay, and I know with you know, charts like Coinbase Pro, you don't necessarily get, you know, there isn't an option on there where you can go and search your high volume to your low volume. You do got to check each coin separately. So this tool definitely gives momentum and definitely gives so much help for anyone out there. And then lastly, you've got your MACD tracker. So the MACD tracker tracks the MACD technical indicator, of course. And again, this is another advanced trading strategy where you could make a potential high profit, and all the information is right there for you. Again, you've got the list of stuff here which clearly tells you what it is, what the percentages are, the movement in that 1 hour, the movement in that 24-hour volume, and the movement in that 7-day volume, where it's ranked and the value it is on market cap. It's amazing information, and these tools all work with a specific advanced trading strategy, and those trading strategies, you know, the advanced trading strategies are those strategies where you can make a high potential profit besides micro profits. So lastly, we've got a fear and greed index, which is just an index telling us where the market is at the moment. And as we know, and I know for those traders, we know that the market's quite greedy. It's very bull. It's the highest it's been ever. So we know where it's situated. For me, I like it when this fear and greed index is actually in the red and very red. The way we trade in iCoinPro and the micro profit system, this is the ideal place to trade. We would not go in there and ride it all the way to here. You know, you can make a 1%, 2% profit even in these very, very feared areas. So that's the fear and greed index. And then lastly, you've got your oversold index. So all that information is here at your fingertips. This is the amazing tool, the iCoinPro Trade Finder. It is a signal tool that provides signal for us traders in iCoinPro. You've got your Trade Finder, which give you indication of the 2 foundation modules, buy the dip and buy the squeeze. So this will give you indication of those potential trades happening on the exchange right now. You've got the RSI SPY, which is a trading strategy or a tool that works with a trading strategy that works on the 1 hour RSI. When the 1 hour RSI has hit the RSI sub 30 line, we're waiting for that right entry point to go in and make good potential profit. When I first started my trading journey, the RSI SPY came out not long after, and it was my go-to advanced trading strategy. I made a lot of money trading coins that came off this RSI SPY indicator. And you know, there were times where I was making 10, 20, the highest I made was a 30% profit on one particular trade, but I was always going, you know, for your 5s, your 10, your 15, 20% profits trading this particular strategy. And then you've got the MACD crossboss. So what the MACD crossboss is, it measures every time the MACD crosses, and it measures that, and it tells you how many bars it's gone through. For us traders, we know what that is and why we use that. And this is definitely another way to make some really good, massive profit. Again, my all-time favorite, the Buddy Coin Crawler. And the Buddy Coin Crawler is my favorite. I will go from the Trade Finder, look and see what the market's doing. Is it dipping? Is it squeezing? Once I know what it's doing, then I'll come straight to the Buddy Coin Crawler and pick the coins that I'm going to watch. So that's the Buddy Coin Crawler. It's an amazing tool. I cannot live without it. Got the MACD tracker. So the trading indicator, or the signal tools in iCoinPro do base it around the RSI and the MACD, as well as movement on the spread between the candles and the low cost or the average lows on the exchange. So this is the MACD tracker. That is another amazing tool. Again, you've got, this is one of the advanced trading strategies which has a tool in iCoinPro. And then you've got the last two, which is fear and greed index, and then the oversold index. and this is the amazing tool, the iCoinPro Trade Finder, and I'm glad I'm able to have shared the behind the scenes and how this works for me, how this works for many in iCoinPro, and how this can work for you. Thanks for watching. Well, that was the amazing trading signal tool called the iCoinPro Trade Finder, and I know it's my best friend and it can be your best friend too. I learned everything that I know through iCoinPro. I started with buy the dip, then I went on to RSI rider. I actually didn't go straight to buy the squeeze, because when a squeezing Bollinger Band on the exchange happens, sometimes it freaks me out, and I'm being straight up here and I know other traders can relate. So I went from mastering and doing really, really well in a trading strategy called buy the dip, and then I went straight on to the RSI rider. As I was making money between trading the two different trading strategies, I then started to learn and get familiar with buy the squeeze. And as I got more and more familiar with my trading, more and more better, and mastering everything each day, iCoinPro continued to provide more signal tools. Say what? So the reason I decided to do this video is because people constantly message me asking me, how do I search to look for my coins? Yeah, I could easily just go into the exchange and scan the exchange, looking for high volume, looking for potential percentage, and looking for potential movement and spread between the lower Bollinger Band and the SMA. But why would I want to do that when I want to save my time doing things that I love doing more than sitting in front of the exchange trying to search for that sort of stuff? So when iCoinPro introduced the trading strategies, at first I was hesitant, but I gave it a go. But then not long after, they gave trading signal tools, and then it just kept building up, and it kept building up, and it kept building up. And now there is so much extensive value in the signal tool that I can be pretty much blessed in my trading journey for the rest of my life. As always, it's a pleasure to share more knowledge, share more value, share more tips to help you in your crypto and crypto trading space. And until the next time we connect, take care and stay blessed. Bye everybody.